Joel, be as harsh as possible. I don't know why guys have a king for being humiliated online, but let's do it. Okay, bubbly chest, delts need work, arms are okay, ab insertions are actually good, and shoulder to waist ratio does look good. This is actually quite a well-rounded physique. Chest being the strong point. Overall, man, there's really not too much to fault. The leanness is good as well, and if you strip down a lot more, those abs would look crazy. I'd give this physique a 7 out of 10. Rating your physiques, let's go.
Alright guys, one of my favorite YouTubers, the Harley twins, rated my physique on Instagram. Just saw the video. I'm excited. They're one of my favorite YouTubers, and it's an honor that they took time out of their day to analyze my physique. So let's get on it. Let's see what he had to say. This was Nelson, I believe. Okay, so I like the intro that he had. I don't know why guys get like a kink from being humiliated online. That's pretty funny. It's ironic though, because I got the highest score out of them. The guy before me got a 5. The other guy got a 6. I got a 7. Spoiler alert. But yeah, I'm doing super, I guess. Bubbly chest. Yeah, I'm very chest dominated. I barely do chest exercise. I only do incline dumbbells. I do close grip, bench press, and I do dips. Those are like my only chest exercises. Some days I'll throw in incline push-ups and I'll have like a 30-pound weighted vest, but I'm very chest dominated. Even when I was at my biggest and fluffiest at like 240, I still didn't have like sagging man boobs. I still had like a solid, decent chest. So it just shows to prove, it just proves to show that I'm chest dominated, right? I just got those good chest genes going on. My delts need work. Yeah, I do kind of agree with that. My delts always seem to lag behind. I want like those soccer ball delts, you know, like those big soccer ball delts. I know boxing helps with that. I haven't done boxing in a while, but I know boxing helps with delts. I'm spamming delt flies. I'm doing a lot of handstand push-ups. Those help blow up your delts. But yeah, my delts always just seem to lag behind. It is something I'm conscious of. It is something I'm working on. So I do agree with that. My arms are okay. I kind of agree. You can kind of see my arms popping out of my shirt right here. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of working out arms. I just find arms kind of boring. Triceps, biceps, I do those every Friday. Yeah, arms just kind of boring. I like doing pull-ups. I like doing dips, like I already mentioned. Those help blow up your arms. I like doing those, but regular arm exercise are just kind of boring. I still do them anyway, but yeah. My arms, my arms are okay. They're not bad and not terrible, but they're just there, right? My ab insertions. That's something that I've been wondering about, because my abs are something that I have the crooked abs, right? I know only 10% of people have like perfect like straight abs, but I wish I had the straight abs. That'd be so aesthetic if I did. I don't have straight abs. I'm part of the 90% that don't have straight abs. So yeah, I mean, my abs are good. I have the 6-pack going on, and I have the obliques going on the sides. The ones that are right here, I got those. What I wish I had were ab veins. Oh my goodness. I'm pushing 11% body fat, getting down to 10% body fat. I still can't see my ab veins. It's terrible. I wish I could see my ab veins. I just can't right now. It's terrible. So I might need to get to sub 10% to see my ab veins, which is crazy. I thought I had them around 10%. I can't see them right now, which is sad to me. But yeah, he likes the abs. Like I said, I think I got decent abs. They're nothing to write home about. But maybe that's just because I'm just so used to seeing them every morning, my abs. But I'm just like, my abs are cool. They're there, you know. I work out abs twice a week. I work them out Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't like doing abs. I usually do just basic cable crunches, and I do incline sit-ups. And sometimes I'll do leg raises as well. Those are like the only ab workouts I do. Most of my ab workouts comes from like just like stabilizing from like bodyweight exercises, right? When you do bodyweight exercises, you stabilize your abs. That's where most of my ab toning comes in. I only work on my abs when I want to make them deeper, when I want to make them more blocky, right? My abs aren't perfect, but I'm getting there, right? I'm trying to get there. Maybe if I work out my abs a little bit more, I'll be able to see my ab veins. I doubt it. I think that's more of like a body fat issue, but we'll see, right? He likes my abs, so that's cool. Oh, he likes the shoulder-waist ratio. Yeah. Yeah, in this picture, you can definitely see my shoulder-waist ratio. This is after, I believe, This was me finishing up a session after I did a couple handstand push-ups. So yeah, my upper chest is just pumped up right now. I'm in natural lighting. I look good in this photo. This is one of my best photos. Like, I look like I'm 3 weeks away from like a Muay Thai fist fight. It's crazy. But yeah. He likes the well-rounded physique, and I agree. Why? Because I do a lot of bodyweight exercises. And when you do a lot of bodyweight exercise, it doesn't really isolate one specific part of your body. So it works out multiple muscles. So therefore, if you do more bodyweight exercise, if you do more compound exercises, it helps to just kind of help grow your entire physique, right? When you do isolations, sometimes you'll miss some muscles, and then some muscles will pop out and some muscles will lag behind. But because I like to do bodyweight exercises, because I like to do compound exercises, it has more ROI. So therefore, it kind of just helps me stay proportional. It doesn't make one part of me look too big. It just helps me stay like leveled out. Like I have good proportions, as he said. All right, he said my chest is the strong point. I go between my chest and my abs. I know I just complained about my abs, but at the same time, it's like, when people see me, they're usually like, wow, Josh, great abs. Like, no one has really looked at me and said, hey, you got a massive chest. Usually when people see my shirtless pictures, they just mention my abs, which is cool, you know. Abs are rare these days. But, yeah, I will mention that my chest is my strong point. Followed closely by my abs. So I do agree with this. Not too much to fault. Oh, he's so nice to me. He says I'm very lean. Yeah, I'm pushing 11% body fat. ChatGPT and Colosseum about 10 to 12% body fat. I just figured split the baby and say I'm 11% body fat. But getting down to 10. He says I need to cut more to make my abs look good. Now, I don't know if I agree with that, because like I said, I'm pretty lean already. Maybe it's just kind of shadow in this picture, but my abs are pretty well defined. I'm pretty happy with my abs. I mean, you know, it's like what Patrick Bateman said. You can always look better. You can always get thinner. But at the same time, it's like, I think I just need more ab workout. So I don't know if I would say I need to lose more fat. I mean, I am trying to lose a little bit more weight, but how much more weight do I need to lose? Maybe another 5 pounds and my abs will look better. Maybe. I don't know. The beautiful thing is, if you want to see how you look losing weight, just lose that weight, right? So if I want to see how I look 5 pounds later, I just have to lose 5 pounds. It's as simple as that. And he gives me a 7 out of 10, which I'm perfectly fine with. The Harley twins, they're usually more bodybuilder based. They're usually more like aesthetic based. So like a 9 or a 10 for them, it looks like prime Zaz. It looks like prime John Skywalker. It looks like prime David Lade. That's like the upper echelon. A 7 for me is pretty good, considering that I'm not really inspired by bodybuilders. I'm more inspired by boxers. I'm more inspired by UFC fighters, athletes. Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather. They were like my inspirations. When I decided to start going to the gym, I said, okay, I want to look like a jacked boxer. That was what I was looking at. Like a Floyd Mayweather with a little bit more muscle, a Terrence Crawford with a little bit more muscle. That's my look. I'm not trying to get as big and muscular as possible. That just doesn't appeal to me. Think of it as more like a Daredevil physique. Think of this as more of like a Spider-Man or a Nightwing physique, right? Like I have visible muscle, but at the same time, I'm lean, I'm athletic, I can move, I'm mobile. That's the physique that I want, right? Overall, I'm pretty happy with my score. A 7 out of 10. If, like I said, if David Lane, if Zaz, if John Skywalker are like at the top, I'm perfectly happy with a 7 out of 10, right? I think I'm doing pretty good. And it's pretty good considering that I only started working out again for about 8 months. I started working out around October 7th. So I've only been in the gym for about 9 months so far, and I'm already a 7 out of the athletic scale. Give me another 3 years, I might be a 10 out of 10, right? All right, guys, I think that's all I got. I just wanted to make this video, just having a reaction to the Harley twins. Love their stuff, love their channel. They're funny guys. Go subscribe to them if you haven't already. That's all I got for you guys today. You guys have a good one. Stay blessed. Peace.